Well, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Good to see you all. Thanks for joining in. Well, there's a lot of messages to get out to you guys. There is a King of Cups. He's in reverse. He is in a toxic karmic connection. It has been exposed. That is coming to light. There's also a twin flame that's going to pass away for someone else. This has nothing to do with that. This is a Hierophant energy. Okay. They're in devil energy. They have been fighting with people like crazy because they can't keep their wand in one pond. All right. Everybody knows about everybody in this twin flame connection. There's a hidden enemy. It's a feminine. She's a, what do you call it? Queen of Pentacles energy. There's also a Queen of Cups energy. There's a Queen of Swords energy. There's a matriarch energy involved in all of this. A mother figure that is a hater. But anyways, this twin flame, because they don't know how to keep their wand in one pond, will be passing away. Okay. There's somebody that's Danish here. They've been hacking electronic devices. There's a public defender that's getting paid to help block a case. Someone drives a Porsche Cayenne. There's a Tindler swindler. This person's a noodleback. They're also involved in white and black collar crimes. There's many of you that your friends chose to get on the payroll. They think this is never going to come out. They think they're never going to get in trouble because everybody knows the judge is being paid. So as long as everybody believes that the judge is safe, they all believe they're safe, they're going to continue to harass you, gang stalk you, just try to make your life horrible. So for someone out there, you have a false flame. You think it's your twin flame. It's not. They're an arc. Okay. This person pretends to be an entrepreneur. The Bronx will mean something to somebody. The Caribbean will mean something to somebody. This false flame, they want to frame you. They want to trap you. You have a bunch of, whoever I'm talking to, you have tons of superficial friends around you that are not there to be there to actually be your friend. They're there because they're on the payroll. This twin false flame, well, it's not a real flame. It's a false flame. This person's super selfish. They have lots of secret lovers that you're not aware of. There's a Libra energy involved. Wire fraud going on. Somebody went to Judge Memorial High in Utah. Someone is from Taylorsville, Utah. Someone likes to use the phrase, "see you later, alligator." These people are just trying to trap you. They're all going to be backpedaling soon. Connecticut will mean something. Somebody hasn't realized that this false flame drugged somebody one night and they had a microchip. And this Danish person, they're from Denmark. So there's a few things there. I have a lot of downloads. There's a Libra and a Gemini that are both right now doing really well in their North Node energy. So you guys should be really proud of yourselves because this is, this retrograde is going to be very difficult for a lot of people. Okay. All right. So there's a few downloads. I have a lot more. I'll get it all out in this next week. There's going to be a bunch of people going to jail. They don't believe they are. And if you've all had neighbors that chose to get involved in your business, oh, they're going to be in so much trouble. Because they never knew the real story of what was going on. But boy, didn't they jump on board to get on that payroll to do horrible things to you guys. So they will be paying a hefty price. Neighbors should learn to mind their business. So just let them keep digging a bigger hole, okay? These neighbors don't even know you. They don't even have a clue to what's been going on. And if they did, they definitely would have never stuck their giant noses in the middle of your business. So anyways, we just dropped off a whole ton of people because they're karmics. So karmics, welcome. How's the gang stalking program going on? You might want to get out your pads and your pens and your pieces of paper and take notes, right? Apparently your copying and doppelganging isn't going so well for you guys anymore. Stuck energy, sudden wealth. Somebody's not going to be getting what they thought. Oh, there's a main female here and a mature man. They were counting on what was yours to be theirs. Yeah, they're concerned now. That come out crooked. Yeah, mature man again. He's in concern. Main female back on the top. Yeah, because they were planning, collective, on taking what was yours. Okay? Just like rerouting our mail, still stealing our mail, thinking that that's going to keep on going. Yeah, we're going to see about that. Gift. Tell us more about this gift. Oh, this main female. She thought what was yours was hers. Yeah, I don't even think she's even related to you. Ah, look at this. Mature man. False person. Headed to jail. Gee, what did I tell you guys? You saw the post, right? Look. Look. And look. And look. And look. Yeah. These are all the people that are going to jail. Main female, mature man, wealthy man, false person, and the lovers. They all get around together. They spread the love between each other, these people. There's a message here for you. Okay? Tell us more, Spirit. They were trying to frame a masculine for this. So divine masculine, you were being set up. But it's not going to happen. Oh, I'm sure you know who this is, right? It's a Jezebel. You know who she is. Yep, you do. We have occupation here. Somebody's still holding on to a letter that's supposed to go to you, divine masculine. What's this occupation here? Because somebody's getting your mail. Your mail is being redirected. Anything to do with the courts, anything to do that would be important that you should know, someone's getting it to their house. All right. Divine masculine, this is your divine feminine. She's a hard worker. Okay? There's a bunch of people here that have been trying to change everything for the two of you. You two are not together. You are worlds apart. Okay? I feel like you're in turmoil, and I feel like she's coming out of it. She's more in hermit mode than you are, because you keep going back and forth. You're bouncing back and forth from your north node to your south node, your north node to your south node, because you have not gotten rid of all of these maggots that surround you. And they keep sending in more maggots towards you. Okay? So until you cut everyone off, it's going to continue. But you're not going to jail. They were trying to set you up. They were trying to get you put in jail. Okay? They said that you were not held in high honor. This is one of the lies in the courts they said about you. Okay? And I'm sure she had a lot to say too on your behalf. Okay? These people wanted to change everything for you and your divine feminine. It's not happening. The courts aren't going to hear about it. Okay? Somebody wants to travel, though. Yeah, someone's in bad health, too. There's somebody in bad health. What else, Spirit? No, they're stuck energy. So, this main female right here, okay? She's been sitting around waiting because she's been expected money, okay? She's going to be waiting for a long time. A very, 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 very long time. She's not going to be getting what she thought. Somebody's waiting for somebody to die too, okay? That's another thing here. There's an older masculine energy that somebody's waiting for this person to die. They've already gone in and altered documents so that when he does die, however he has set up his trust, his inheritance, everything that his estate, it'll be switched around. Because there's this wealthy man here. He's a lawyer. He's crooked, though. He's a crooked lawyer. He is a earth sign energy. Okay? Guess what? This man that they're all waiting on to die, he's going to come out of it. He's going to shock them all. And then when he comes out of it and he finds out what they've done, I'm telling you, all hell's going to break loose. Yep. Oh, Spirit just said they've made him sick. Because he refuses to get away from all the people around him as well. Whoever this older masculine energy is surrounded by people that are trying to kill him. They've been slowly poisoning him. Yeah, there's a mature woman here. This is probably his wife. Okay? She is not the same person as this main female. No, this is his wife. She's been slowly poisoning him, and he doesn't even know it. He doesn't trust her. But he should have divorced her. Yep. There's a child here that she's trying to block. So this wealthy masculine, not the crooked lawyer, this older gentleman that is in bad health because they keep poisoning him slowly. He has a child. And this is who everybody's trying to block from getting what he has put aside for the child. Okay? All right. What's the last thing? All the thieves are going to be stuck. They're not going to get away with this. It's not going to happen. I told you, he's going to come out of this. He's going to come out of this. So there's specifically this feminine energy here. she wants, this is not his first wife, by the way. This is his second wife, okay? She has had all these documents altered so everything goes to her and her kids, okay? She may have one, she may have two, but she has got everything set up that it goes to her kids. I don't know how you're involved in this divine masculine or how you're related to this whole thing, but yeah. And there's letters that have been written to you, mail that you have not received because they're rerouting it. Okay? All right. There's one down. Let's see what else. Well, I hope you guys have been enjoying your summer so far. I have been outside nonstop. It has been so nice. And the weather here has been just beautiful, so taking advantage of that. All right. Well, let's get this out and see what's going on here. So there's a masculine energy here. That is trying hard to keep something very small. Okay? He's very secretive. Okay? There's something really big he's done that could get him put away for life. But he's trying to keep it very small. Okay? Trying to keep it very small. He's very secretive. Okay? He's... It's funny because, okay, I'll put it this way. He's trying to mask himself like a squirrel, but he's really a raccoon, okay? Badger kind of energy, okay? Somebody's looking at this masculine under a very fine microscope. They're putting the magnifying glass up to who this crooked masculine is. He also runs around with a feminine energy. They make lots of deals, okay? Their relationship is not for love. It's for deals. I keep hearing romance scammers, the professional romance scammers. One of them might be a Pisces, okay? Somebody here, Pisces energy is real strong. So, anywho, got one more roll. Yep, this Pisces energy is a snake. Okay. Whoo! My dad's here. Something's coming to an end. Yep. Somebody wants to travel. Somebody wants to bring movement. Somebody's also been traveling overseas. This is the old, here we go again, the offshore accounts, okay? There's a bunch of people here that believe that you'll never find the monies that they've hid from you because they've put them in private banking. You will get to it, don't worry, okay? Just because it's in private banking doesn't mean shit. So, remember I was talking about that snake, okay? Well, the snake is shedding their skin. Okay? So everybody is starting to realize who this snake is. But this snake wants to stay in this ladybug energy. But they can't. Okay? They can't. So this snake puts on a big show that they're a very vibrant being, that they're a very nice, happy individual. They're a comforting individual. This person loves leisure. Loves leisure, okay? This person loves expensive things, okay? And whoever this is, whoever this snake is, they either just had a daughter or they're about to have a daughter, okay? Oh, and you might want to know, Miss Snake, they have a plan for your child. I guess you weren't aware of. And they're not going to tell you either. But you joined this group. Yes, you did. These are sticking. This one wants to come out. Yarn. Tangled up, problems, complicated circumstances, tied up, conundrum, stringing along, puzzling, hassles, unraveling. Imagine that, right? In reverse, yep. Sun in reverse. So somebody could be a Leo here too, okay? We got the sun in reverse, we got iceberg, we got anchor in reverse. So whatever it was they're trying to do to you guys collective, it's not going to happen. Nope, it's been froze. So we got frozen bank accounts. The overseas accounts have been froze. There's definitely Leo here. And I said there was a Pisces. Ba-bam! There you have it. There's your Pisces. Yeah. And this card's all about, this is a night energy. So it's not even, this Pisces rolls around in night energy. So that's nothing to be raving about or to be proud of. This Pisces likes to fight with people. They're having problems with their finances, their resources. They had resources before illegally. Those have been cut off. They were stealing somebody's content on the internet. That will soon be cut off. They will be going to jail for that. Okay? Bodies in the water. Let me say it again. Bodies in the water. Finances, the ones overseas, they're being frozen. Okay? There's more to meets the eye here. Okay? People are looking deeper into this now. Okay? Because they had casted illusions all around this. Okay? This is not anchored down anymore. These scams, these schemes, these plots, these crimes, they're not anchored in anymore. Okay, this is it. Like it's coming undone. It's unraveling. It's unraveling. Okay, these people don't have the upper hand anymore. They don't have the advantage like they thought they did. Okay, remember sun in reverse. So somebody's a Leo too. So these people really believed that they had this, everything was lined up. They really believed they were powerful. They really, really, really did. They really thought that they would have you put away by now. Okay. So this Leo energy is a masculine energy in reverse. So the feminine's a Pisces, the masculine's a Leo. Okay. Fake ass marriage. This marriage was brought about to steal somebody's wealth. That's all that was about. That's all it was. They never were together for anything but the money. Okay? We got dog. We got crow in reverse. We got mountains stuck. Arrival in reverse. And we have house. So there was a house here too that you were supposed to be given. And they changed the deed. They took your name off. Everything. This house is in the mountains for somebody. Somebody, it could be a ranch, okay? Somebody, it could be a cabin. But it's in the mountains. It's in the mountains, okay? So this crow energy was them trying to manifest your death. Because they got life policies, remember? Yeah, they have a life policy on you. Yep. So they didn't manifest yours, but they did manifest theirs. Okay? Now, this is coming back from several retrogrades ago. I've told you guys forever and ever and ever, if you're going to do magic in a retrograde, you better work with the white light. And you better concentrate on yourself and no one else. Because that's what a retrograde is about. You're supposed to be working on yourself. You're supposed to be getting out of those past patterns that got you stuck before. You're supposed to be diving deep and figuring out who you are. Okay? Somebody was supposed to be loyal to you. This is a family member. Some of you, it could be a brother, be an uncle, could be a father. Some of you, it's a friend. There's a doctor here that's corrupt that went into court and lied on you and said that you were mentally disturbed. You couldn't take care of yourself because they all needed to get control of your money so that they all could spend it. Heaven forbid that you got what was left for you. Okay? All right, there's a sibling here too. There's peers that they've got involved. You had a companion before. This companion, they got to turn against you, and they got this companion to go into court. There's tens everywhere. These people are so screwed. All they did with whatever this last cycle retrograde that they were all so gung-ho about doing spell work in, all they did is created endings. And they're doing it again right now. They're doing it again because these people don't listen. They don't learn because they all have God complexes. And they believe the people that they're connected to, that nobody will ever fall. So they are manifesting all of their falls. And I promise you all, when the judge's time comes and he's told he has to step down and he's told he may spend time in jail, he is going to tell on all of you. You are fools to believe that you are protected. There is no stalemate anymore. It's over. It's over. You all were competing with somebody that never was competing with you, that only competes with themselves. This is stupid. But nobody could have a high IQ that would pull this kind of shit right here. Nope. There won't be delays anymore for you, collective. There will not be blockages for you either, okay? The corruption's coming out. Yeah, hornet's nest. Woo-hoo. Yeah, these people are volatile. They're troubled. They're hostile. They're not having such a good time anymore. They were creating danger for you all over the place. Aggression, discord, anger. They wanted you to feel scared. Well, guess what's happening to them now? All those people that they got involved in doing this to you now realizes you're not going anywhere. And you were never the problem. You were never the problem. How are you the problem when you're not calling anybody? You're not bugging anybody. You're not asking anybody for anything. You're just trying to live your life. You're not taking from anybody. You're not stealing anybody's mail. You're not gang stalking anybody. You're not hacking anybody. You're not trying to poison anybody. You're not trying to kill anybody. You're not trying to do a damn thing to anybody. How are you the problem? Well, these people that just finally decided to pull their heads out of their asses because they were shoved up there so high. They realized after a couple times their head popped out their throat. Their ass popped out their throat and went, whoa, this is the wrong end. I don't like this scene. I don't like these people I'm around. Are you people this dumb that when you're getting in your little groups, your little family meetings, your little friend groups, and you all get together and you laugh and you conjure up ideas and go, hee, you're all crooks. You can't trust each other, but you're laughing together and you're coming up with plans on somebody that isn't like you people. What makes you believe that your plans are going to work? When you're making plans with people of criminal mindsets, you can't trust these people because you hired them to do something to someone that you would never, ever want to happen to you, but you believe that you can trust these people, huh? Okay. All right. Just like these secret societies right now and these church groups and these spiritual groups, because this is not all, there's plenty of rotten spiritual people out here. I don't care what the group is or whatever you want to call it, but they all have more moles in their groups right now than they can control. Let me say that again. You all have more moles in your groups than you can control. Everybody's running around with their heads chopped off trying to figure out who the one is. It's not one. You guys missed the boat. Tower. Yep. Tower. Rider. Chariot energy. Somebody could be a Cancer here. Helm. You're at the helm. You're steering your own ship. What was the first card out? Ship. Right? You're steering your own ship, collective. Okay? They're not. In reverse, these people that started all this, doing this to you, they now have no protection. None. Remember what I was just talking about? You guys all think you're so clever. Scheming with people that have minds of criminals, and you can trust them, huh? And you believe that these people you hired to harm and hurt your family member, that they're not going to do the same thing to you, huh? Just like when you sell someone's information off and everything about someone, you believe the people that you gave it to. You don't believe that now they have gone into your life behind the scenes and found everything about you, your wife, and your kids, and they don't know every damn thing about you people, and they haven't set you up already? You're idiots. You are idiots. That's all I got to say. You people deserve this shit, man. For all the crap that you've done to us. There's so much to come down this pipeline. You people aren't going to know what's going to hit you. You will not know what hit you. Okay? There's a shift. And all these people that have platforms, that have had people come around and hire them and pay them to put messages out that aren't true, or to get people to those of us that are out here and we are doing our jobs and we are putting things out how we are supposed to, and they're trying, their job is to make us look like we're not the real deal. So, yeah. Okay, I'll be down just a sec, honey. So, oh boy, here we go. So, somebody decided to join the Illuminati. Okay? And they've hired an assassin for you, collective. Yep. Yep. And this assassin is one perverted freak. This is a pervert. This is a sick and twisted. Well, you'd have to be, because remember where he came from? But you're protected. Don't you worry. You are protected, all right? Don't worry. I don't want you to get scared, okay? They're using energy weapons on you. Don't worry about that. You'll be just fine, okay? These people are going to have a disaster, a major disaster, okay? Did you guys see the volcano this morning in Italy? Huge volcano, okay? That's the scale I'm talking. That's going to happen to these people, okay? Whatever they're planning to do to you, it's not going to happen, okay? First of all, this assassin that they're trying to send towards you has a sex addiction. Their sex addiction gets in the way of everything, so don't worry. False person. I'm working on something good for you guys too that I'm going to put up tomorrow. It's going to help you with this retrograde, okay? Because there's a bunch of you struggling with sleeping right now. This false person is evil. They come from an evil, evil, evil organization. All right? I'm not going to say that. Oh, man. What's this card? This false person and this evil organization, they're involved with the Vatican. It's getting exposed. They do not want you to be sad, collective. This is the other side. Okay? So don't be sad. I don't feel that you are, but you have passed on loved ones on the other side that surround you. They're very well aware of this hit, this paid assassination. Do not worry. Do not worry. Okay? There's evidence already on this that's been exposed. There's a trail of evidence about this already. So, environmental hazard. Somebody could work at a refinery and there could be an explosion. Cryptozoology. Death hoax. So they planned your death. Okay? So they, oh, well, so you're another one. So welcome to the club. They already have you dead on paper, like a bunch of us. Yeah. So you're dead. You didn't know it, but you're dead. You're walking around every day, but you're dead. Like I said, join the club. Okay? So they did a death hoax on you. Well, they can't get you to shut up. Okay? Somebody's a fire sign here. Somebody's a fire sign here. I don't know who it is. So either you're the fire sign or the assassin's a fire sign. Okay? But there could be you could be a fire sign, they could be a fire sign, but there's definitely fire sign energy here. Okay? Yeah. Evidence. Like I said, there's a trail of evidence that I don't want to give too much away. I'm trying to be more careful about giving too much stuff away. All right, that's how they want me to say. Okay? You are out and about too much for these people because people are asking questions in the courthouse. Okay? So this is what they do. When they can't kill you, then they do a death hoax because they already got the life insurance policies out, right? Because this is how these scumbags live. This is how they live their lives, doing these kinds of scams on people. Okay? And then when things get really hot in whatever city that they're living in, they all pick up, they leave, they take the whole operation to another city. They all get new identities. Some people even go get plastic surgery. But they got X amount of how many people in one state that they just did death hoax and they had a life insurance policy on all these different people. And they got a judge in their pocket. They got lawyers in their pockets. They got crooked cops in their pockets. They got doctors in their pockets. They got accountants in their pockets. I could go on and on. This is a system that was put together long time ago. Very long time ago. Okay? So there's something here too about a ring that was yours. Same thing happened to you. What happened to me where my great grandmother, not my great, so my great grandmother, I do believe she hid that she was an Eastern Star. So her husband, my grandfather, he was a Shriner. He was a Grandmaster, potentate, whatever you want to call him. And but I do believe that she was an Eastern Star and she hid it. They hid a lot of things that I'm now finding out. Anyways, somebody had a ring here that was handed down through their family, like I did. So my grandmother had 2 rings, my great-grandmother. She gave those to her daughter, which is my grandmother, which is my mother's mother. So my grandmother gave one to my mom and one to me. My mom got the bigger one, of course, right? That's her daughter. So when I got divorced, I gave it to her to keep at her house till I got moved and da-da-da, so nothing would happen. Well, she took it, and she wouldn't give it back. She refused. Apparently, she took my ring and turned it into 2. and gave it to two little bitches in my family. And just so you two bitches know, you're cursed. You're cursed. Every one of you that's taken something that was mine, that was left to me, it's cursed. Everything. Every cent you scumbags took that was not yours, that was mine, the homes, the cars, the property, the annuities, the CDs. I know about all of it, you idiots. You think I don't know shit. You're all going to go bye-bye. So somebody else had the same thing happen to them. These are family heirlooms, and nobody has any right to take somebody's stuff and not give it back. But that's what my mother does. Just like she runs around and tells everybody, I can't talk to her. Oh, she's blocked us. She won't talk to us. Well, no shit. You've been trying to kill me, idiot. No shit. You tried to poison me. You tried to have somebody sleep with me that has AIDS. You've harassed me. You've redirected my mail. You've paid, I don't know how many people. I've lost count of all the people you have paid to go into court and lie on me. I can't come around you, Jerry. You're dangerous. And so's your son. So quit lying to people and start telling the truth. And remember, you killed my dad. So why would I come around you? Right? And all of you that want to keep buying into this bullshit and believing that my dad just suddenly died out of nowhere, you're full of shit. That just tells me how many of you were a part of the plan from the get-go. And I'm going to tell you all again, if I've blocked you, I'm not talking to you, don't ever contact me. I know what your involvement was. And trust me, just because I haven't sued you yet, oh, it's coming. I've told you people, I have a list. I've got all your names on it. I have more stuff than you have any idea about. And I will spend the rest of my life getting justice for my father. And my identity will be restored. And you imbeciles running around trying to act like me, you are nothing but an embarrassment. The world's largest embarrassment I have ever seen. And you will be seen for the jackasses, the short-sighted, the envious, the jealous, the low IQ bitches you are. Look what we got here. Human traffickers. My family loves these types of individuals. Oh, yes, they do. The more corrupt you are, we're going to love you. Just drive up in your Mercedes and make sure you live on a street that looks like Wisteria Vine. Right, Jerry? Secrets. With kids, you see that? These are the people my family got involved with. So since y'all think you're so goddamn smart, you might want to smarten up and quit hanging around them. Because they know who everybody's friends are. They know who everybody's kids are. So you might want to remember that. Put that in your ditty hat. Fire. Somebody's planning a fire. I've caught on to this for a while, besides the home invasion, right? Getting the neighbors in on it. My neighbor, she just started rattling her goddamn mouth up like diarrhea and tripping all over her words and stuttering like the idiot, the imbecile she is. She basically told on herself that she was helping plan and watch my house for a home invasion. She lives right across the street from me. And the other neighbor, he was just shitting himself the whole time that she was sitting there saying this stuff. He couldn't believe it, and he was backpedaling to assault. See? They love to get this. They love to have this happen to you, collective. These are all the different plans, okay? Okay? So the main thing here was to get you human trafficked, okay? The death hoax. Then they need to get you human trafficked because then they can get you disappeared, right? And then they also told a story that you were a part of the human. They tried to have you human trafficked. Then they spun the story and said you're a part of the human traffickers, okay? And you assault people. You hurt kids. That was another story that they have spun about you. They probably paid some kids to go into court and lie and say some crazy stories about you too. My family did that very thing, okay? They planned on taking you out to the old desert, but that's not happening, okay? So whatever they were going to do with you through this human trafficking, they were going to put you out in the desert. Yeah. These people aren't going to be free from this plan. Nope. They also said, remember the doctor, the crazy ass doctor that doesn't ever talk to anybody, but man, he goes right into court and has all kinds of people lie and make up things, and he just writes it down that you're nuts, you're crazy. We have to take control of their inheritance because we've got to pay for gang stalkers. We got to pay for poison. We got to pay for pedophiles. We got to pay for people to mess with that person's car. We need to pay for hackers. We need to pay for people to harm and hurt. Because see, that's what they need your inheritance for. Oh, wait, then they also got to go on trips, right? They all got to pay their houses off. They got to buy fancy cars. They got to go on shopping sprees. And they got to have their fancy dinners all together and their fancy trips because they got to, and their meetings because they got to keep the plan on you going. Yeah, that's what they needed your inheritance for. But remember, you're the unstable one. Remember, you can't handle your money. But obviously, they sure knew how to spend it, right? In a way that it should be managed. Yeah, my ass. Look at that. I said they were involved. There you go. And there's somebody that's a part of this group. That's who hired. Hasn't come out yet. But I told you, you have an assassin. That's who hired your assassin. And that assassin, he gets on a plane, gets on a train, he's done. Huh? I told you. He's got a sex addiction. Popped right out. Oh, look. Two friends made a deal. Oh. You know what that's supposed to be? These don't exist anymore. This would be called, in my day, a gentleman's agreement. But there aren't gentlemen in this world anymore. They don't exist. Corrupt politician. Oh, and look whose cabinet that he comes out of. Imagine that. Huh. This is one of the friends. This is why this has gotten so far and out of control on you, collective. Oh, they're using harp and cern. Whoop-de-doo. Powering up harp and cern again. These people still think they have a chance. They really do. Well, you have to give them some A for effort, right? Oh, they were planning on strangulating you. Huh. That's exposed too. Yeah, that's exposed as well. Predictive program, which we all know. Law enforcement. They got these people paid off too. These are your crooked cops. Yep. Hiding out. Somebody that's retired. They don't want to be seen. right? Because they're one of the people that spends all their time behind the scenes plotting and planning on you. This is someone's mother. Crooked ass mother. She has nothing better to do with her time than to destroy one of her children. Do you know how sick and pathetic you are? My mother, when she dies, the only thing that she has to say is, well, I spent the rest of my life since I killed I killed my mother, then I killed my husband, I almost killed my daughter, and I almost killed both of her kids. But that's what I spent the rest of my life doing. So I can tell you when I get to hell how to do all this stuff. Planning an explosion, are we? Okay. I think you're the one that needs to be scared. I think they're planning this on you. Weird how those tables turn, right? And remember, you stole from all of us. We don't have anything. So we're no good to your people. You people have everything. So you might want to think now who they're going to come for. And why not sacrifice you guys? You're easy pickings. Because you already joined the group. Tell us more about this corrupt law enforcement and this retired widower. Yeah, she's not happy. Huh. They were trying to freeze you. Isolate you. Make it so you couldn't go anywhere. You were blocked. You couldn't be seen. They were trying to use these cops to put you in jail to set you up. Okay? So, there's something connected way, way, way back here to your ancient lineage line. Roman or Greek. This female. See this twat? Right here? Oh, this is a grade A twat. 100%. She's a karmic. That your family rolled in to pretend to be you and take your place. This is a pile of shit. That your family took value over you. She also likes little kids. But this is what your family put above you. Yeah. She's caught now. Yeah, she's caught. Huh. She's also a flight risk. Tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more. She's afraid to go outside. Cops are on to her now. Funny how they were all letting these people go into the courthouse and they could make up anything and the judge didn't give a shit if it was real or fake. All right, we'll just use that. All right, that's good. We can use that. This is one of these little rich bitches that was born. She thinks it was with a silver spoon. It was copper. Well, that's okay. She needs to get ready to be buck fucked for the rest of her life. But she's used to that. She thinks she's something else. Oh, yeah, she's angry now. Angry. I bet you are. Mm-hmm. Well, she was also involved in a hit and run. Someone's child. Imagine that. Imagine that. That's another thing. Why would I come around my family when they've tried to get me in car wrecks? I can't tell you how many times. And my kids. White collar crimes going down. This person's hiding in the mountains at the house that's not theirs. Your house, not their house. Your house, collective. That's where they're hiding. Bottom of the deck. Don't worry. Justice will be served. Okay? Something's going to be nuclear for these people. Like, really nuclear. Okay? All right. There's some cards that fell on the floor. What do we got here? You're going to be happy. It's solved. And watch out. Because they're going to be pulling false flags. To pull you off course. Okay? Somebody could be a Libra here too. All right. What time are we on? Okay. Get the old Omega out. See what we got left in here. Someone's name is Vanessa. Someone is from Pocatello, Utah. Some of you during this retrograde, if you are on the right side of things, some of the things you're going to be feeling right now. Some of you are going to be feeling anxiety. Some of you are going to be feeling panic. Some of you are going to feel like, oh, I can't get through whatever it is I'm going through. That is not your energy. That is these creeps putting and projecting that energy on you. That is not your energy, collective. Okay? So do not take that energy on. Once you start to feel that, you just go, nope, nope. There's a high priestess working on you, okay? Some of you are feeling at night like you're having some night sweats. That's an ascension that you're going through, okay? Some of you are waking up every night at a specific certain time at night. The reason why you're doing that is because they're working on you, these creeps. And you're having a spiritual awakening, okay? But your ancestors, your passed on loved ones, they wake you up, okay? So that whatever work they're doing on you ends. So gladly get up for them. Find something to do for a while and then go back to bed, okay? It's your rival. Whoever thinks that you're in competition with them, it's them. These people are such idiots. They actually believe that you compete with them. Just like there's a whole bunch of, I've been picking up on this too. Some of you have past ex-husbands, past boyfriends, whatever, people you've dated. They truly have convinced themselves. They have outdone themselves, flattering themselves that you've been waiting on them because you don't date. Whoever I'm talking to, you don't date. You're not interested in dating. You just don't care. You're more interested in your world and what you have going for you. You're more interested in serving yourself now. You were a big person on being empathetic with people. You were a giant individual on being there for people, saving people, being that bleeding heart for people. You're done. You're done. You're worn out. You don't want to do it anymore. And you are doing you. And you actually have found yourself. You actually have fallen in love with yourself. And that has what has pulled you out of all of this. And that's why these people can't continue to do the things that they have been doing to you. And that is the other reason why they are making up these crazy stories in their head that you've been sitting around waiting for them. Get real, people. No one's sitting around waiting for you fools. Quit flattering yourselves. Nobody's waiting for any of you that are from our past to return. That is an imaginary little thing that you people have made up in your head. It's not happening. And there's somebody out here that you have family members that have convinced these idiots from your past that you're waiting for them. You need to laugh. You need to have a really good laugh with this one because this is funny. Because they keep picking new people to send in towards you to hire. And everybody that tries to come towards you, your cutoff game's amazing, by the way. You have a great cutoff game. You have changed so much and with your boundaries, and you should be very proud of yourself for doing this, okay? So They can go ahead and hire away, waste more of your money that they stole from you to send more disgusting individuals in to try to swoon you, okay? Or have you believe that, oh yeah, this is it. This one really loves me. No, these people know you're going to get what you deserve. So they're trying to set it up to send someone in to date you because they know you're finally going to get what was yours. So they're trying to set it up to find someone to come in to work you over like you've never been worked before. And for someone to come in and to trauma bond with you. Go, oh my God, I had the same experience as you did. My family did the same exact thing to me. We need to hook up. We need to have a spiritual awakening together. We need to get on YouTube together and we need to team up as a couple and do a couples thing. The whole time, this person is already aware of what's coming your way. Then your family will still be in the background and they're going to plan, once they get this fool in, to unalive you and to take everything back away from you. Just so you know, that's the plan. It's the plan. Whoever this person is, they're really irresponsible, but they're going to come in and they are going to act very responsible. They're going to take this person out and buy them the best clothes ever. They're going to smell yummy. They're going to look amazing. They're going to come in a car that they think will impress you, okay? They're going to have a date or some kind of an idea that will blow your mind, okay? But really, this person's your rival. They're not meant to be your lover, okay? Some of you, this person could be a Taurus, okay? That they plan on sending in to love bomb you, to date you, and to marry you, okay? But just know, this person already has someone else pregnant and this person's bisexual. You're straight, they're not. Just so you know, okay? Who wants to worry about that bullshit, okay? And they got someone pregnant right now. Yeah, they do. And this is the person that they think they're going to send in towards you, okay? Oh, these people. And they already have a feminine that's on board with this, the one that's pregnant, knowing that she's going to sit and wait in the wings while they send this person in. She doesn't even care if they have to move in with you because he'll just leave and go over and service her and then come back towards you. And hopefully, he'll be able to give you something in their mind. That's what they're thinking, okay? The feminine that he is got pregnant, she's a Scorpio, okay? There's also a Scorpio that's going to transition. All the black magic. Abundance. See? This is what the plan is, to strip you of your abundance. Come in, marry you, let you go ahead, then they'll give you your inheritance and blah, 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 give you everything they took from you, and then this person will kill you and take it all back. This person's hiding children too. Not just one, because remember, he's got someone pregnant too right now. He'll say he's got to travel for work a lot. My ass. Aquarius. Sagittarius. So we have a Taurus, we have a Scorpio, an Aquarius, and a Sagittarius. Okay? Rivals. They're also freaks. Because they all belong to the same group and they all freak each other down, man. One of your friends is involved in this group too. Loves to do witchcraft. Stingy. Hood rat. There's the old pregnancy. Bisexual. All these people are. You're not. Whoever I'm talking to, you're not. There's the old Scorpio. Thief. High Priestess. This is this High Priestess that's working on you at night. Scorpio. They're going to pass away anyway from all the dark, the dark arts, the black magic that they're doing. So you don't need to worry. They're going to pass away. Last run through. You're going through a spiritual awakening. There's also a fake empress going through one. All right, hold on. Belongs to the streets. This fake empress. And they're also a cheater. Cheater, cheater, bottom feeder. I said someone was going to pass away. Fake empress, the Scorpio. You're going to get a message about this. Oh boy. Hold on one sec. Okay. I just had to check this name real quick. So. Okay. I just had to check this name real quick. So. Sheila McIntosh. Don't ever contact me again. I don't know how you got my number. I don't know who paid you to contact me. But your name and your phone number will go to the appropriate authority figures. Never, ever, ever contact me again. You're a scum bucket. Let's get you guys some names. Sperry, Sherry, Sergio, Landis, Freddie. Someone's name is Harley. Someone drives a Harley. Okay, someone drives a Harley. Oh yeah, and the person that's been hacking my PayPal and been using it is me. Way to go, good job. That's really going to get you in real deep shit. Yep. It's going to get you in some real deep shit. Using my PayPal as it is yours. Okay. Yeah, whatever. You people need to get lives. You really, really, really do. Okay? Someone's name is Candace. Someone's from Arkansas. Someone's name is Mindy. I did say Vanessa, I believe, earlier. Someone's last name is Bradshaw. Emma, Blake, Bianca, Charlotte. Somebody loves cameos. Someone's got, well, like one of their grandmothers really liked, cameos. They have a necklace. They're showing me. It's like blue. It's not dark blue. It's like, it's almost this color blue, but lighter. The necklace. The necklace. It's a cameo necklace for somebody. Yeah. I said Blake, right? Oh, wait. I forget. I gotta show you guys. Hold on. We always do this and I forgot. Put two more out. All right. We got Blake on top. What's on the bottom? We got two. We have Andrew and Shane. Okay. Somebody's from Vermont. Somebody's a skier. Somebody like competes in triathlons. Okay. But their favorite thing is biking. So you know how you do all the different things? Whoever I'm talking to, your favorite thing is biking. That's your favorite thing that you do in your triathlon or whatever, because you're who I'm talking to. Somebody's a triathlete. All right. Somebody's a Gemini. Someone's an LPN. Somebody's been studying up on emerald tablets and learning about Thoth. Okay? It's for somebody. Somebody's getting kicked out of a secret society because they're causing too many troubles. They're bringing too much attention. Ugh. Milford. I don't know where that's a city, a town. I'm hearing Milford. 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 Okay? Somebody's a chief of police as well. Crooked chief of police too. Okay? Yeah. I'm going to wish they didn't sit and turn a blind eye when this thing goes to hell. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Oh. There's a chief of police that has a whole corrupt crew of crooked cops, and they're planning on setting their chief up. Wow, that takes a lot of guts. Because he's onto these freaks, these creeps, these dirtbags that don't take their oaths seriously. So sad. They take an oath to honor and protect the public, the society. And then, like that one that was tracking me and coming around my house, he's on company time stalking me, being paid by my family. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And he's got an issue with meth. Yeah, that's not a problem though, right? But my family pays him, right? They give that little prick money. He's a Scorpio too, I believe. A Cancer or a Scorpio. Somebody is from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Somebody's from Arizona. Somebody drives a Ford Ranger. Scorpio, Virgo. Scorpio again. Somebody has an uncle that was a complete idiot that got involved with his sister. He had no idea how evil she was, and he's wishing now he should have bowed out because he's in so deep he can't get out. Someone's a Sagittarius. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Someone's from Laramie, Wyoming. Someone's from Pinedale, Wyoming. Somebody's from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Someone lives by a lake and a house that's not theirs. Gotta love that, right, guys? Living by a lake and a house that you stole from somebody. Okay, that's a lot of cards. All right. Well, that's going to be it. We'll have to get some more names. All right. A lot of messages to get out here. Illinois. I've got a Karmic Karen. Okay? These are social media Karens. And that their whole job is they sit on social media all day. They don't have real jobs. They get paid by these groups to just go and report people's channels and to leave horrible comments. Can you imagine sitting down at night with your kids? They get home from school. They've done their homework. You're having dinner together, right? And they're going, Mom, how was your day? Oh, I had a great day. What did you do, Mom? Well, let's see. I gang stalked 10 people today. I reported 20 channels. I must have laid down about 50 bad comments. Let's see. I managed to reroute 4 people's emails, hack their phones, get into all their text messages, their accounts. Oh yeah, I've been sending out emails as them. I've set up a fake platform. I stole their pictures out of their phone. And yeah, and I'm catfishing people as that person. So yeah, it's been a great day. I really, really was productive. Now, how was your day, kids? That's what these losers do. Can you imagine being this big of a loser? And then you go out and you act like you're such a good person. And I bet you go to church every Sunday, don't you? Doesn't skip a mirror. Oh, look. Chief of police. You might want to watch yourself. Because you got a whole pack of crooked cops in your precinct. And they're got a target for you. They're into wire fraud. Offshore accounts being seized. Robbery, kidnapping. What goes around comes around. Blood banks for the elites. Someone's Australian. Somebody's a composer. Someone you're seeing is not single, but they love to mingle. They're an alpha female. Somebody needs to watch the TV series The Walking Dead. Collective, you're a light worker, baby. Someone works in aviation. What do we got here? We got the United States Security Council. We got Prague, Zurich. Someone's got gout. What's on the other side of that one? Your false twin flames got gout. They're also a weirdo. People behind the scenes. Let's see. So there's people behind the scenes that are feeding people BS about you, collective. But don't worry. The blindfold is off. You're completely disconnected from these people, okay? All they do is keep hurting themselves. We got a name in here in the messages, so pay attention to Olivia. Your mother slept with your ex-husband. Wow. Way to go. Way to go, you two. Open your heart, close your mouth, and open your ears because you'll be amazed at what you missed. Your wife is sleeping with everyone in town. Massachusetts. We have an alpha male strategy. They need to be honest with themselves. The scales are being balanced out, collective. Number 10, the cycle is closed out. We've had nothing but 10s. Hiding a pregnancy. It's not your baby. Think hard. You know deep down who the father is. It's not yours. Is it your cousin's? Is it your brother? Is it your dad's? Or your uncle? This person has ill will for you. Something happened in August. Someone's a Leo. Somebody's an assistant manager. Someone's a district manager. Collective, you're in this Snow White energy, okay? But watch out. There's a crotch rocket. That's a cowboy. They have a daughter. The name Danielle. That's in the messages. Pay attention to that. We got a talent agent. This person's unfaithful. Someone tricked your family to go against you. Having an affair with their counselor. Oh! This is very hilarious to me for very personal reasons. You'll screw anybody, won't you? Content creator. Child abuse. A twatopus. And a kangaroo. That's funny because we got someone's Australian. And they're a kangaroo. They wanted you homeless. Okay. Ooh, look at this. You guys need the bell for this one. There's now a hit out on the Karmic. Whoa! We got NATO. Mistress is out to get you. Ooh, I bet you're scared, right? Milwaukee. Karmic is about to lose their job. Turn your words into wisdom. They outcasted you. You don't care, though. Ah, this is strange now. Because we had the assassin, remember? The movie, American Sniper. So this assassin, they're a sniper. Your spirit team will handle this. Quiet the mind and the soul, because it will reveal to you what you refuse to see. Someone works for a car rental agency, and these groups love to use these car rental agencies. And so do the cops, by the way. Okay? Because then they just get all these different cars, and then you can take pictures of them and this and that. They'll change the plates out. Then when you turn them into the cops, it goes to a car rental agency. This person's a child groomer that loves. Oh, what a perfect job for the child groomer, right? To work also at a rental car agency. Imagine that one. Entertainment industry for adults. And they're a child groomer. Oh, that's a blank one. They are losing everything coming for you. Karmic threatening them with blackmail. Divine feminine. There's a demonica. They're crying because she can't keep up with you. This is the Karmic. Her name's Demonica. Get it? Karmic is out raw dogging the town, though. Okay? Well, no wonder why she can't keep up with you, Divine Fam. She's raw dogging the whole town. Needs to sacrifice you to move up in their inner circle. Discrimination against you. You're held in high favor by your ancestors, though. Underground community of crooks. Not today, Satan. The grass is greener where you water it. You know, let's see this one. Oh, you were deemed in court to be unstable, unreliable, irresponsible, incompetent, fraudulent, untrustworthy. The list goes on and on and on. So they could get your money, honey. And then they could use your money they took from you to do all these horrible, wrong things to you and your kids. But yet, they say they love you. Yeah, my ass. You're walking your own path. There's a therapist here that's addicted to stalking you. Because why? They got to go into court and they got to keep lying about you because they love the paycheck they've been getting for you too. You know? They all love these paychecks. Oh, they also have a narcotic addiction. The sexual predator also has a narcotic addiction. Trying to embarrass you online. Oh, okay. Have at it. Telling you they're going to work, but they're not. Well, they're working. They're working. But it's called gay for pay. Allowed a whole vile group of men and women to violate them. Oh, but they're proud. Loves to dominate people. Group sex. Why would you join a group of people that puts you through a humiliation ritual? Hello? Like, you have to be the dumbest people on the planet that somebody's going to put you through anything that would humiliate you and you want to stay and be a part of that? Let them think what they want. Trying to distract you. Someone has a lot to explain. They made a very big mistake when it came to you. This person has an afro. Yeah, they don't want to go to prison for the rest of their lives. Entitled family members you have. Someone lives in the Florida Keys. Somebody's Canadian. Moving in silence. There's a cattle rancher. This person needs to get a grip because the ranch they're on wasn't theirs to begin with. Murder for hire. Oh, not going to happen, Captain. Somebody's a pagan. Get you some names now. We got Polson. Robin. I heard Rod. Brose. Brown. Tal. Someone's name is Ted, and they like to be called Teddy in the bedroom. Wayne. Susie. Micleod. Piper. Lola. Someone's name is Lenora. Mendez. Lonnie. Ella. Kiefer. Graham. Cy. Renee. Dowell. Nicole. Sam. Kennedy. Jocelyn. Apparently you went into the bank the other day, pretending to be someone else, taking money out of an account that wasn't yours in California. You're caught on camera. Elias. Dell. Alexis. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? You might want to start talking, sweetheart. Start flapping those jaws in the right direction. Susie. Oh. You always were greedy and wanted to be seen. Caden. Guzman. Cassie. Scott. Andy. Irene. Stacy. Mike. I expected so much from you. So much more from you. But then again, you always did hate my dad, didn't you? Wait till you see him on the other side. Because it's coming. Shay. Preston. Gage. Faith. Someone's last name is Thistle. Kimberly. Sperry. Brad. Todd. Mark. Mark with a C. Belinda. Bland. Bergman. Branson. Someone's name is Claudia. Someone's name is Cleo. Barbara. Someone's name is Chloe. Morty. Twain. Romero. Barnes. Felicia. Or Felicia. Keisha. Claire. Jealous Julie. Someone calls someone Toots. Spires. Someone's name is Carmen. Andrew. Archie. I keep hearing, and I don't know what this has to do with somebody. Maybe you've just been there. Carnegie Hall. That's for somebody. Carnegie Hall. Atkins. Grace. Paxton. Brian. You were short-sighted too. Meg. Cantrell. Stacy. Oh, I definitely expected more from you, but hey. You always thought you were the better one. Tiara. Gemma. Ricky. Joseph. Guest. Somebody just watched that movie Freaky Friday. That's for someone. Somebody watched that movie Freaky Friday. Monique. Now this is funny. And I would expect this of you. Mona. Monica. Hannah. Someone's last name is Hubble. Liz. Someone's name is Maurice. Blaine. Shanna. Hera. Athena. Someone's name is Zachary, but they like to go by Zach. Okay? Salter. Doug. Now this is hilarious. Lauren. Shepherd. Bannon. Crone. Oh, my dad's talking. Yeah, Jerry, he always knew about you and her. You didn't think he knew. He knew. Mara. Kimball. Bonehead. Cynthia. We got Lisa is in self-sabotage. Lane. Laura. Ballard. Skylar. Jermaine. Salazar. Jessup. Joseph. Bubba. Really? Really? Newton. Good old Mary. And you still believe you're not going down. That's what's even funnier. Macy. Martha. Pat. Orrin. Still believe they're going to protect you, huh, Kelly? Think they're going to lose their law firm for you, huh? We'll see about that. Oh, and look at that. Jespersons. Huh. Well, it looks like my mother just took out the whole lineage line. What do you think, Jay? She cursed you and all your kids. Lewis. Kramer. Perez. Oh, look. The biggest prick of them all. My brother. Head of the Dingbats. Darwin. Helen. Schumer. Shelley. She's definitely a con woman. She's also gets lots and lots of drugs for people. Have you moved up to an actual nurse now? Or are you still a CNA? And you still are a bar bitch? Huh? This person's lost 2 children. Very, very weird how both of her children died. She's also gets way into doing GoFundMe scams with good old Lambo. Sue. Someone's brother is involved here. Edgar and DJ. All right, we're going to finish these names out. We won't get through the rest of this whole thing here. Do a few more names, then we're going to call her quits. Because I got a TV show I'm into with my son, and I'm going to go down and watch another episode. Then I'll get back on. A bunch of you will probably be gone night-night. I'll just get up the videos launch them. And when you guys get on in the morning, they'll be there for you to see. Okay? And I'm going to do a bunch of shorts for you too. So, all right. Hold on. Let's get you a few more here, guys. Get my glasses cleaned off. Well, I'm really glad to get on and see you guys. I have missed all of you. It's always good to get back on and hang out and spend some time with you. I appreciate all of you that are supporters and are here for the right reasons and that are trying and working really hard on themselves and on their spiritual paths. So, congratulations to those of you that have stayed strong. You're moving forward. You're not giving up, because don't give up. That's what they want. Okay? You aren't the weak link. They are. Think of how many people that they have to hire and keep in control against one little you. Think about that. That's how powerful you are. That's how special you are. So don't forget how special you are. You feel like you can't catch a break right now. Phone and home bugged or tapped. Get ready to awaken. It's happening, whether you want it or not. Olson. Pay attention to that one. That's in there. Shouldn't be. Libra. Someone loves Seinfeld. Somebody needs to watch the movie The Irishman. Ex-husband, ex-wife. Ex-husband, ex-wife. Pure intentions. You're blinded by false hope and love. An insurance agent. Gee. They sent in a handler to the insurance agent. How funny is that? How funny is that? Do you want to hear what I just... Oh, this even gets better. This is hilarious. So, the handler... Okay, so the insurance agent has a handler. And the handler has a handler. Okay? Stay with me. So he's been conned by the handler that's been sent in. Because the handler has been sent in to sex him up, right? Keep him blinded, okay? And let him believe that they're going to have something in the end, okay? Meanwhile, she has another insurance agent. Because they have several of these, okay? They can have them in another state. There's a life policy. So she's got him to write up all these fake life policies, okay? All these people that they're either, if they can't kill you, then they just do the fake death certificate thing, and then they just try to keep you isolated, all right? So nobody knows you're around. So he's been in the program for a while now, this agent. This is what they're telling me. But he is so stupefied by her and what's between her legs. All right? Because that's her job. Meanwhile, she's doing another agent in another state. And that other agent in the other state, they have a life policy on this agent. Now, how funny is that for karma, right? Oh, this karmic wants to be Velcroed to you. It's a bugaboo, bitch. We got Greenland. Your signature is being signed again. Oh, mine's been signed over and over. It's like, who wants to sign her signature this week? Huh? Who should we have it do it this week? Oh, yeah. And I know somebody got into my DocuSigns, and that's how you guys got my signature. Oh, there's going to be a huge price to pay for that one. Brown nosing bitch. Stashing money. Good old cousins or cousin. For me, it's cousins. They're being criticized now because everybody knows. Palermo, Italy. You took on a crazy karmic that is now a karmic liability. Stolen vehicle. Wow. Fake spiritualist. Someone's sister. Opportunist watching you. Someone's sister has an opportunist watching them because your uncle put them on to you. Non-stop thinking about you. Saudi Arabia. Someone's favorite color is silver. Touche. Malcolm in the Middle. Someone loved that TV series. Get your priorities in order. Their backs are against the wall, collective. Someone's from Big Sky, Montana, trying to frame you. Never look back. Ascension symptoms. Remember, we talked about that. Bisexual, have no idea. So there's a karmic feminine out here that's bisexual, and they have no idea who the dad is. None whatsoever. Doesn't have a clue. But she's trying to convince somebody right now that they're the dad. And they're not. Because her job is to trap that person that she's convincing. Okay? Deer Valley, Utah. Park City, Utah. Sandy, Utah. Heber City, Utah. Caught in numerous lies about you. Unsuccessful at copying and impersonating you. No shit. Lying to their attorney. Yes. You just keep standing your ground. Somebody's going to need a bondsman here soon. Somebody's a rugby player. Somebody out here is trying to figure you out, collective. This person's delusional and they're a drug addict. They're a drama papa. And we have Istanbul. Couple more names. Heard. Glenn. Tammy. Jeremy. Moses. Gunner. Someone's last name is Gummer, too. Amici. Abercrombie. Pendleton. Pendleton, sorry. Bacchus. Doyle. Apollo. Gentry. Higby. Lene. Angela. Lanice. What do we have here? Many people lied under oath about you. Yep. And they are all going to, that's called perjury. Perjury. What are y'all going to do? See, you all were, it was so easy to lie on us because you didn't have to see us. You didn't have to go to court with us. So it was your pleasure, right, to lie on somebody? How would you feel if that happened to you? That somebody was able to just create a whole ton of lies that were never true about you and get paid for it. And you were never told. And nobody ever talked to you about it. Just like these doctors and things that are going into court and making up all this stuff. They've never spoke to any of us. Anytime somebody gets caught, we don't ever hear about it either. Multiple people that have done things in my name have been caught several times. And they just slap their damn hands and let them back out to do some more shit. Now, how fair and right is that? It's not. But they're allowing it because this is a system of corruption. It's disgusting. And all of you people that got in the middle of this, you are disgusting scumbags. And I promise you, I promise every one of you, you will get a lesson. Do you hear me? You will get a lesson. You all need to go to bed tonight and you need to lay there in silence and you need to think really hard what you got involved in and what you did that you knew was wrong, because somebody's going to do it to you here real soon. Someone's head is about to be on the chopping block. Yemen. Someone's a farmer. Someone's a photographer throwing dirt on your name for no reason. Loves snowmobiling. Loves hunting. West Jordan, Utah. Retired police officer that was crooked. They're crooked still, but they're retired, okay? Imagine this. Imagine this. So my dad had a friend. He's a total pile of shit. He worked for the sheriff's department. He's retired. Turned into a real estate agent. He's the one that helped my mother steal my house out from underneath. I can't wait, Jim, till you see my dad on the other side. Just imagine what happened to Frank when he got over there. Ha, piece of shit. South Africa. Regional manager. Salt Lake City International Airport. Bel Air, California. Rerouting your mail. Some of my piece of shit cousins in California, you getting my mail? Huh? Aberdeen. The Hunger Games. Somebody needs to watch that. That'll make a lot more sense. Someone has a legal protection right now. Don't get too comfortable. The universe is about to turn the tables. Your ego has not served you well. This is going to be a romance of a lifetime for some of you. Paid for a nose. Oh, okay, they want me to, somebody that was getting payments, monthly payments, you know, for doing whatever their part was. They didn't like their nose. They took some of the money and went got a nose job. And for some of you have multiple copycats and doppelgangers. This is only for a few of you. Some of you just have one, but there are some of us that have multiple. One of them, this is how sick and twisted this person is. And all the people around this person are now going, yeah, you've gone too far. You've gone way too far. We've all watched you dress like her, try to act like her, mimic her. I mean, these people created a monster with this person. Now this person's gone and gotten plastic surgery to look like you, collective. And they actually believe in their head they are you. They really, 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 they've been doing this for so long, they really believe they're you. You need to look up the psychology behind that, because there's a name for it. I looked it up about 2 weeks ago. There's a specific name for when somebody goes to these lengths to impersonate another person. It's a sickness. I'll look it up again, and I'll let you guys know what the name of it is called. But there is a psychological term when somebody goes to this level, this length of trying to be another person. So whoever this is, they don't like themselves, because you could never like yourself if you want to be someone else so bad. But the crazy thing about these people is they're going to all these lengths to become somebody else, and the person that they're trying to transform into and to become, they don't even like that person. Now, think of the level of mental illness on that level. You're willing to go turn yourself into be someone else completely, learn their mannerisms, try to mimic their voice, how they use their hands, how they walk, they talk, how they do their hair, the clothes they wear, the perfume they buy, just anything, right? To that point that you really think you've transformed into this person, or you've learned as much as you could about their life. But you don't like that person. So that's a whole nother level of mental illness right there. Anyway, there's a bunch of people too that decided they have like a, I mean, and this is, I've picked up on this a couple times, and this is really sick and twisted and weird too. So your family has a fund or like an account that they've all pitched in on. And this account is for you. And that's the account that they all pull money out of when they need to do something. Okay? So, and that's even weird in itself. Like, so, the reason why I'm bringing this up, because the next card is paid for a noise campaign to drive you crazy. So this is where the funds are coming out of, the noise campaign. This is just like the people that they pay to gang stalk you, okay? The noise campaign can be all kinds of things. Driving by your house in loud cars. Hiring pilots to fly over your house all the time and buzz your house, or just to circle you to make you nervous, or whatever, right? Can be your neighbors, having them just be loud. Or when I lived in my duplex, the weasel that lived next door, he got a Bugatti out of it. So what would he sit and do? He'd sit and rev that thing, act like he's working on it. But when you work on it, you're not revving it. You'd actually be out there with your toolbox open and working on it. But not him, just hours on end. And he'd pick late at night, or he would pick when he knew during the day I was working my job. So this is the same kind of thing for someone else. Betrayal with with their badge. So this is like allowing people to turn in false reports, police reports. I'm going, we can let anybody lie, but when the collective puts in a police report, that does never go anywhere. It sits on the officer's desk, never gets in the system. Or if it does get entered in the system, it's changed. And that happened to me several times. Custody battle. Someone's an interior designer. This interior designer's all into the dark arts, apparently. Okay? Love spells, binding spells, freezer spells, blood spells, sex spells. And this is another thing. I was thinking about this the other day. It seems like people have gone really crazy with these freezer spells, especially. I mean, toilet spells, I guess, is, and I understand it now. Well, I didn't get it before, but now I understand it. So I'm like, who the hell is that's disgusting. You got to be on such a low level of being pathetic. So apparently what the whole toilet spell thing is about like flushing your destiny down the toilet, flushing you away. It's the dumbest, like, really? This is so stupid. Somebody sitting in their bathroom doing toilet spells. But anyway, as I was thinking about all this, these freezer spells. So they're putting all this disgusting stuff in a jar, and they're putting it in the freezer to do harm to you. Guess what's in the freezer? Their food that they eat. So think about that, Karmics. You're putting your freezer spells in with your food that you eat. Now all your food is contaminated. I bet you guys didn't think of that one, did you? You're a spicy girl, though. Whoever I'm talking to, you're an interior designer that just decided to learn about the dark arts, apparently, huh? Could be a Scorpio. You have a soul family. It's time to ditch the non-believers. Large feet. New Jersey. Your energy cannot be copied. You're a rare soul. We got a stripper here. This stripper is a blessing blocker. Sacramento, California. Ass kisser. Trickery. Owns a catering business. We got Boise, Idaho. Walk of shame. Someone's French. Your doppelganger is failing miserably. Someone loves Peruvian food. Someone loves horses and horseback riding. Lafayette, Louisiana. Traveling to pay people to do things to you. Spell work on you. Someone from Louisiana. Using the church's money to gang stalk you. Well, that's definitely a good use of the church's money, right? Oh, and they don't want me to talk. They're also using the church's money to commit crimes against you. And the church is also that this church group here, they're also giving them the money to impersonate you. But hey, it's the church's money. Thoth. I said that earlier. Somebody was learning about Thoth and the Emerald Tablets. Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and Turkey. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. We got Max, Jacko, Swenson, Emmett, Danielle. She's come up twice now. Oh, I have something so to say. Well, the person that married you, that's the person you're really in love with, not the person you married. Manny, Farnsworth, Beatrix, Benny, and I happen to know, Benny, you're involved with a group in Chicago. Not good. Was real dumb of you to get into my life and pretend. But weird, huh? How's the scientist? Annis, Sylvia, Brentley, and somebody drives a Bentley. Okay? Someone drives a Bentley. You see something? Okay. Just wanted to see. Okay. I'm going to save the rest of these for the next one. Because we're on, yeah, we've been going now for like literally 2 hours. But I haven't been on for a long time. And I missed you guys. I wanted to get on and get some of these messages out. I have a ton more to get out to you guys. Don't worry. I'll get them out slowly. Don't give these people attention, collective. Okay? Remember, people that are not working on themselves when a retrograde rolls around, they get extremely out of control. They will push the limits. Their goal is to get you to snap, get you out of character. Their goal is to get you to, they need to infiltrate you. Okay? They've spun all these lies, all these stories. There's so many people that have said so many things about you that are untrue. And they need to at least get one of them to stick. One of the lies that they told out of the, the several of them. They need one of these lies to stick, so that they can keep this going. I don't know why I keep hearing this. I do not want to say this. There's a bunch of you, you have younger kids, you need to watch them. I'm talking kids from 16 down. There is somebody here that's involved with someone's family, and they've taken a page out of Diddy's book. I'm going to put it that way. And I keep hearing flavor camp. Somebody, there's a couple of you have teenagers. I'm talking 16 and under. These kids have talent of some sort. Okay? Your kids have been watched. They've been scouted. Okay. They're telling me there is a few that are 17 and 18. Okay? So 18 down. If you got kids under 18 years old and you've been a target, there's that groomer that came out. That groomer that came out is trying to basically recopy Diddy and what Diddy did. And there's a couple of you out here that have children that are incredibly talented, whether it's singing, whether it's sports, whether they're musically inclined. Some of you've got kids that are just, their IQ is off the charts, okay? So they can be used in that as well, okay? But you have kids that are gifted. I don't care what direction that they're gifted, these people already know. They're watching your kids. And they're going to try to recruit them as talent. And we have the talent agent card come out. They want me to say this before we close because this is very important. There's some of you out here, you don't realize the people that have been talking to you and your kids about whatever the recruitment is for college, for whatever it is that their gift, their talent, whatever the skill here is. I keep hearing predestined, premeditated, predestined, something about Illinois too, but they have a plan. And once they get your child away from you, out of the same state you live in, and they're not going home to your house every night, they will get them in the program. So just remember, be very careful, be very watchful, because there's a plan. So anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you so much for joining me. It is always so good to see all of you, and to be able to get these messages out. I hope that some of you were able to get the missing pieces to your puzzles. So many of you have puzzles and the pieces aren't all there. So many of you need answers or need to feel like you can be guided in a direction that you will get the rest of the answers you need. And sometimes you can get on someone's channel and the messages that you hear, the things that you hear, help you to go in the direction to find that thing that you didn't know about. So anyways, I hope this has helped you guys. Like I said, it's very good to see you. I will be back off and on. It'll be later tonight. And then I plan on tomorrow during the day, I will get on to and get some more stuff out for you guys. So have a blessed evening. Sleep good. Watch yourselves during this retrograde. Be very, very, very mindful of who comes back, because the past always returns. Yeah, it's just the way retrogrades work. But there's a reason. Because if you're at a certain level in your journey, you're at a certain point in your journey, these past people come back to test you. It's basically, are you still stupid? Will you let me back in so I can do it to you again, what I did to you the last time? And this time I'm going to get paid double to do it. So think about it. Remember why you're not talking to certain people, or why you won't have anything to do with certain people. And then if they come back, and not everybody's karmic from your past. And yes, there are people that you can reopen the door to if you choose to. If they were that important to you, that relationship you had. And sometimes there are misunderstandings. And sometimes people do make mistakes that they can come back from. But you're the only person that can decide that. Don't let anyone else decide that for you. Make it your decision. Don't let someone else make that decision for you. And if someone comes back and they're trying to rush you, pressure you, you know instantly that person's there for the wrong reasons. Because anybody that would be coming back that did you wrong to make things right with you, they would never be pressuring you. No, they wouldn't. Not if they're there for the right reasons. There would never be any pressure on you. It would be, think about it, let me know. I'm here, you know where to find me, whatever, right? Or let's take this slow, becoming friends again, or repairing a relationship from your family. Some of you, you miss your families terribly. You want to have certain relationships back with certain people. And if you do, that's okay. It's personal. It's no one else's business. Too many people these days think it's everybody's business is theirs, and that they should have an opinion about someone else's business. If you haven't been in that person's situation and they're going to make a decision and it never did involve you, why are you having an opinion about it? I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't understand that. But there's so many people here. People have missions to get people on board to hate other people. They really do. And people will jump on board because they're unhappy with their own life. They're unhappy in their own marriage. They're unhappy, unfulfilled individuals. And to get on and to take that unhappiness and project that onto another person takes it off that person. So that means I don't have to deal with me. I don't have to work on me. Why I don't like my life. Why I don't like my marriage. Why I don't like my job. Why I don't like who I've become. Because there's a person over here that everybody seems to be talking about. And I can take all of that inside, all those inside issues I have for myself, and I can project that on that person, and I never have to fix myself. So think about it. And think about it. When you got people coming around you and they're wanting to talk to you about someone, and say you like this person, say you don't even have, you've never had words with this person, or you had no reason to dislike this person, but this other person does. And so they're going to come to you with their version of whatever happened with them and that person. Why is that your business? It's not. That is them and that person's business. But they want it to become yours because they need people to get on that hate train with them, to go against that person. Anytime someone comes to me like that and they want to start talking about another person, I'm like, that's your problem with that person. That's not mine. That's not my problem. I will have my relationships with people and I'll figure out that person on my own. I'm not going to have somebody tell me to like someone or to dislike them. That's weak. That is super duper weak. And if somebody's never hurt you, never done anything to you, but other people have come to you and said that this person's done this or that to them, but you really don't know if they have because you really haven't spoke to that person, but you want to believe it because you just want to believe it because it's easier to believe because maybe for some reason that person down the line, one time or another, they said or did something that you didn't like, but it didn't give you any reason to dislike them or hate them or to do something to jump on board against them. But because this person does, I think I'll get on board. Think about what you're doing. And what are you people going to do when your kids come to you one day and they have a hater? And the person that's hating them has got a whole group of kids against your child. But you did it to an adult. And you got to sit down and tell your child how to react, how to act to these haters. But yet you're doing it to an adult. Think about that. What kind of message are you sending out when you're doing that? What kind of message are you sending out? Because this is going to be some of the things that are going to happen to these people that are giant bullies, that are gang stalkers. Okay? They're going to get these lessons with their own children. And that's sad. That their kids will have to teach them a lesson that they couldn't teach themselves. The lesson will come through something happening to one of their kids that they love, because that's the only way that God can show them the lesson, because they aren't adult enough to see as an adult what they're going out and doing to another adult and that it's wrong. So the lesson will be shown to you through one of your children. Think about this, guys. Because this bullying, this gang stalking, this hacking, this hiding, this running around, this doing things to people behind the scenes, it's childish. It's child's play. It's elementary school. You're adults running around acting like children. And then you praise each other and you pay each other for doing it. Think about how wrong this is. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you much for joining in. And I will get back on later.